Hello everybody and welcome back again to one of our knowledge base videos going over Dynamics 365 Business Central, or I might, abbreviate that to BC. So if you hear me say that, that's what I mean. And really we're just here to help you kind of streamline your data like a pro, give you little bite-sized tips and features that maybe you're aware of or not aware of within Dynamics 365 that can help you out, or if you just had questions or little things that you were looking for and you didn't realize they were there, like that kind of situation, right? So we're going to start things off with something known as lookup list. It's basically your see more in a situation. So kind of like the see more, and I can kind of click onto that and see more of that. But this is going to go into a little bit more of a detailed situation, right? So I'm going to go into our vendors because why not? And I'm going to look at possibly Fabricum Inc. right here. It's giving me little tips down there in the bottom, which I quickly closed out. So generally you can see more with these lists by clicking on these little drop down arrows. And so this is just for country and region code. Depending on where you're looking, kind of will depend on the options that you're going to see. So with these little drop down menus, you can see like UG, Uganda, US, Vanuatu, Samoa, South Africa. But if I wanted to see more or see from a full list, they are hanging out down here in the little bottom section. So I can select from full list and it will pop up every single country / region that I have inputted into BC. Now, a lot of these are just automatically put into Business Central by Business Central, the application out of box, but you can definitely have that as well. And if you don't like to see it in a list like that, you can come over a little bit closer to where the X is to close this out. And there's a different layout view option. Some of them will have tiles, sometimes they will have lists. This one currently just has the list format. If I wanted to edit this list, I can make changes on the page, the 3 ellipses, delete, process, country, and region, right? So if I want to see specific things, I can do that as well, just within this little menu. Now, as I stated, depending on what you're looking at in the drop-down menu does give you a little bit more options about the type of list, and there's even a search function as well. So let's say I wanted to search for let me just type in the letter S, P, and then we see Spain comes up automatically here. Maybe I am looking for Lithuania, LT, and it will come up with Malta and Lithuania just because they both kind of share the T at the end. But this just gives me like a more search function to search through these pretty advanced lists. You can do that with pretty much anything that you can think of that will give you a drop-down option. So for example, tax area code here, it's giving me 4, but if I want to select from a full list, absolutely. But this is only going to pull from the data you have within BC, so keep in mind that's why it's not as big. Right here still just has the list. Still has the search functionality if I want to. If I wanted to edit the list to add in more, this is where I would do that as well. So that is the show list function. Just keep in mind that whenever you see a little drop down menu, and if it gives you that option, you have the capability to select from a full list right here. And then you can check out any sort of search functions or anything else that you might need. And if I wanted to, from this list, right, if I want to go strictly to the account, it would pull me here. It's back to this vendor because this is the account that the vendor is using. You see it's highlighted and stuff now. So pretty simple stuff, I feel. But hopefully very useful to you. Once again, thank you very much. My name is Nee, and I'm glad to give you some of these knowledge-based sessions today.